of men nowadays are kind of drawn only to exterior challenges. A man should have is the self-control or the challenge within.
I'd say build up of energy between you.
Yes, and what is the peak experience? We go in the sexual experience for one moment of pleasure, which is probably one of the most beautiful and sacred moments in our lives. Sexual continence is to make this sexual energy work for us, to be able to harness it, to reach that peak experience over and over and over again without losing the energy.
The key for refining these energies is called transfiguration. Seeing beyond the figure. Having a refined point of view upon life. Having a refined point of view upon sexuality. Completely changing our very goal-oriented and very egoistic way related to sexuality. An attitude of transfiguration is a 24/7. Which means that we aim continuously to see beyond the figure. It means that we aim to see beauty around us. We aim to perceive the more subtle levels of the world of manifestation. And then we have also a chance in the love making. And then we will aim to fulfill what all the texts are saying. Expansion of the consciousness through love making. State of ecstasy, blood of the ego, state of fusion with the absolute. All of these wonderful state of mind, enhancing and becoming a real man. This man that is a legendary man, so to say. The fluids which we are dealing with is much more refined because we change our attitude, our perspective. This is something fundamental when we are engaging in the polar amorous interaction.
There was a certain charge, obviously from the ladies. It was a group of women here. The energy was manifesting in a certain way. But the fact that we are looking in a certain way towards them created almost touchable feeling between us as a group of men. And actually, this is exactly this game of polarity Tantra speaks about. Is this game between consciousness, this amazing awareness and focus and transfiguration and seeing beyond a physical appearance, and the energy. And because they are energy, most of it is energy, they respond. And the response is very beautiful. The response is very beautiful. It's very intense.
You know what? It's a very important point because one of the things that I heard from a woman said me the most beautiful gift that you can offer me is to love me, to transfigure me. This is what when they said the lover said, you give me wings, this is the power of transfiguration. And this is a very important point. What you give her now, and if you have it also with your lover that you transfigure her like this and you love her like this, you truly give her wings. What we aim to do now, we aim to create this kind of process of synergy in which we will have this process in which we will assimilate each other's qualities, and we will do it together with a few extra or additional forms that will make, hopefully, this experience or this meditation for you something very special. What we aim to focus upon this state of verticality is if trying to perceive how this manhood or the masculinity within you is having this upwards direction.
It had a lot of energy, kind of moving up and down the body. Felt very kind of centered and as if I was rooted and clear and connected with with all the other men here. So it's a really positive experience. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name's Neil. I had a really good experience in what I would call the men's group. We did quite a lot of talking, and it's very interesting subject matter about how to own your masculinity and our attitude towards women particularly. I thought that was really, I thought the exercise particularly with the women coming out was very, very good, and it was really interesting to listen to my own internal responses to everything that was being said, and then especially the last exercise of the men's spiral was very powerful for me, and I felt a lot of love, brotherhood love in the room, which is lovely. Yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I want to thank the organisers and the teachers for doing that.
I enjoyed the event. It was good to discuss relationship from a holistic perspective.
Imagine that you have a battery with a plus and a minus. If the plus and the minus are very weak, the energy that will be produced will be very small. Yet if the plus is very strong and the minus is very strong, the energy which will be produced will be immense. In the game of polarity, we aim here in this workshop to enhance the plus, the yang, the solar energies. And then when they interact with the women, which will have a yin, a feminine energy, which will be equivalent to that, their interaction will be sparkling. That will be something that will lead and will give them a lot of energy. This is why we have these workshops for men, to enhance the plus-yang polarity.
For myself, what was exciting to be able to combine Tantra and astrology and the cosmos and the stars is very rare in a very important space. It shows structure and it shows consciousness, not just individually as men, but the individual gifts that we bring.
The woman is the embodiment of energy. In Tantra, very much is explained and emphasized about the game of polarity, Shiva Shakti, the plus and minus creating the whole universe. And knowing that plus and minus interaction is a creative process, when you approach it in a conscious way, it becomes an extremely powerful tool to transform and to create. And what we create, in fact, is a new spiritual world inside ourselves and in our relationship.